Alright guys, pretty insane end of day. The day itself kind of a nothing burger. Started off with the YOLOs not hitting because the market, as I and everybody else, was as confused about the outcome of the meeting. So along the end of the day, obviously on SPY, I think what I wanna say is that the market has changed again. You know how we go through these like 2-3 week cycles? It has it in my opinion, it's changed again. So I'm in 385s for tomorrow quite a bit, because that's where I thought it would go. After kind of looking into Amazon and Apple with old tools and this new tool I'm trying out that I'm trying to figure out, which I think is going to be to our benefit. With that said, you saw a groove that it did here. I didn't want to jump in on that candle right there when it fell, but keep an eye on this strike tomorrow for rebalancing end of month, and also 0DT is could get spicy. Obviously, play if it starts going, play a little under, but there's a lot of shit right there. With that said, the conclusion is this: if you can't open over high a day, which we might be able to pull off here with this overnight move thanks to Ruben, but Jeff and Tim, but it was really Ruben that did it. This is a pretty decent marker, right? It's an all-time high pre-market. You need to take it out within 1 to 3 days or it will remain, and it signals the turn of the market. Now, when I mean the market's changed again, not only has the algo changed, but it's becoming increasingly apparent that this shit runs on vol and volatility, and especially with options, okay? Obviously, the fucking cheese on the grilled patty was this. So I could see throughout the day, like let me just show you what I'm looking at. Let's take here 8 o'clock my time in the morning, okay? 8 o'clock on SPY. See what SPY is doing? And then you see what Netflix is doing. So me over here, I'm like, holy fuck, and you remember I caught 25% on in the money is for next week, okay? Raised my stop from 1800 to I think it was 2200. Stopped out. But that is a perfect example of like, what the fuck is going on here? The trade is good. We've been hanging under the daily. We've touched it 1-2 times, but we haven't like cratered. Why haven't we cratered? Double bottom, you know, basic old school setup, right? So I took it in the money for tomorrow. And wouldn't you fucking know, stock split. Thank you. Okay? And I know Drax in it, this shit's gonna go. So, back to SPY. Thanks to Jack, shout out to Jack. He has a ghost, I also have it. This is, however, this is a real candle, but we should still mark it because I watched this live, okay? And this was Apple, okay? So for Apple, I had posted in the chat that these fuckers are in the 280s. What in the fuck, right here? And then I also had I had marked 264 came down there, overshot that, and then ripped up now here. This is inside the implied move. This is flushable tomorrow, as opposed to this is not fucking flushable. This blasted outside of the implied move. If you're in here, your shit's gonna juice, okay? The glove won't fit because your hand's gonna be so big, right? Okay. But anyways, I noticed that they are making this market as tricky as possible. A lot of it's gut feeling, how you read it, and a lot of it obviously has to do with seasonality, but most importantly, the manuscript that they are running. I'll get into all of that for the weekend. I don't want this to turn into a freaking market analysis video. That's for Saturday, right? But this and this and this whole conglomerate here and this. So I'll dig into it a little bit more, because if you don't pay attention to this, you should. This is very, very important and will be more important going forward. Now, the NAMO down today, it's gonna be up. It's still just hanging out here. Do I think we're gonna get a flush down to here at some point, and you absolutely have to long it for January? Absolutely. It'll probably start next week. Will it be super volatile? Yes. I think it will literally be a repetition of this algo right here. So today, another thing that had me throwing some calls end of day was that you're in the gap, right? Tell me one reason not to go fill the gap or to the daily 9. I mean, think about it. Everybody's confused about the trade deal. We start selling. Why not just continue it? So again, a lot of bullish positioning on those earnings, and that sealed it. We'll know when they pull the plug. I mean, we called it last time extremely well. With that said, I still have a turn day for tomorrow, or trend change. Let's see, that could just be an intraday move, that could be something significant. They're gonna be moving shit around. Then you got the full moon. So I'll be looking at Meta, I'll be looking at Tesla, which is up a lot. I do have something saying that it will go here. The same tool that's telling me that Meta could possibly very soon rip up to there. We'll have to keep an eye on it. And if you are still in or caught that, good shit. But as you see there, it's all about killing premiums and finding that entry. Coinbase probably flushable. MSTR absolutely ripped after hours, by the way. So I'll be looking at the usual suspects tomorrow. Let me see here if it's working. So yeah, for tomorrow, let's just see if it's changed at all. That's the 30th, the 31st tomorrow. Happy Halloween. We are there. If you can gap over, that is possible. Obviously, if you get some good news and you get over that fucker, the squeeze is on. And I want to find out real fast and real quick if that is happening, because then I'm sitting on gold. If not, not too bad. That Netflix should stay up. Remember, rotation, absolutely fuckery setup. No one's going on. These are the environments you want to be trading in. And as always, best moves open and close. Tomorrow we have early low, so you need to invalidate this bearish pattern here. You had a gap down, couldn't close the gap, obviously have a gap mark there. That could be a rejection spot. Remember, what did I say? I did say, and we're gonna find out very soon, I did say that the first candle of the FOMC announcement was green. You only got the sell when Powell said he doesn't know if they can do another cut. That's baked in for that was expected, not baked in, but expected for what the fuck's the price? There it is. That was expected for December, right? Okay, well, listen, dude, everybody and their grandma knows that what you're saying right now maybe won't matter since you're not on a certain someone's favorite list. So here's, I just want to pull it up for you. We did the same thing last FOMC. 8 o'clock, boom, there's your green candle, bam. Okay, then you come down, not ready yet. Okay, so next 1, 2 on the third try, you might get through. Guarded there very carefully. So let's see. Last time we played around with that level a little bit and then it was kind of accepted. Remember, it's gonna be volatile and it is imperative you're 90% cash so that you can't catch moves like that or have money to throw it on that. Like there's gonna be a lot of movement all over the place, and the time sheet won't be moving a lot is when it starts doing this. And here is for all of you people trying to catch a move higher. As you saw today, and I posted in the chat, you can scalp this for 20-30%. There's never been a time besides with major positive news that you will go up straight from chop. You always need the fake breakdown. Always need the fake breakdown. Same thing, like it is quite different than let's say buying puts. You can just start rolling over, right? That picks up speed. But like if you want to go up, I mean, I'm not gonna be buying a bunch of calls here. I'm gonna be seeing if I can trade the range, right? And especially, this is controlled selling. This is not fucking waterfall. Like this is more of a waterfall sell. Trying to like try that setup, that setup, that set. I trade sometimes this all the time, but I scalp it. I know that we're not gonna get over the 9. Even if my FOMO is like, maybe this time, maybe this time. No. You need to fucking exhaust the sell and then go. Or you need a bullshit excuse like earnings, right? So anyways, those are my thoughts, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And if we are lucky enough to get plenty of fucking juice on these overnight calls, for fuck's sake, sell them. And if you caught Netflix, sell your shit. Call it a week. Okay, it's been fantastic. All right, thank you.